platform. He targeted them. The girls waited about 15 minutes for the train. Security footage shows him keeping an eye on them the whole time, planning his attack. When they walked towards the doors, the stranger put on a hoodie, grabbed his backpack, and followed them. He entered the train, sitting down near the sisters. For multiple stops, he watched them behind his sunglasses, but he didn't approach them. When the sisters reached MacArthur Station around 9:35, they moved to step off the train to transfer, and he followed. Tashaya got on the next train first. Then, a woman with a baby in a stroller started to back out through the doors, and Latifah and Naya waited on the platform.
She don't see us because she's backing up, but the baby like this, and Nia, hey baby. And me and Nia proceeded to walk onto the bar train, but all you hear is and Nia flung forward. And before I know I could turn back to me, and that's when Nia screamed my name.
I think Nia, it was like she tripped. I was in shock. I didn't know what to do at that moment.
But all of a sudden, Tashaya saw blood. Nia was stabbed twice in the neck. Latifah, who was standing next to her on the platform, was stabbed too before the attacker fled.
Doors had closed and they heard me open. I started screaming, trying to find them. We were pushing to the top.
The woman with a stroller quickly threw her baby's blanket over Nia's neck, and Latifah pressed it against her, desperately trying to slow the bleeding and save her sister.
And all I could think of is like a blood pressure. I'm not knowing if I'm hurt. I'm not knowing if I'm making it. And then I turned around, the security guard just grabbed me. It was like, you've been stabbed too.
The security guard pulled her away, but Latifah didn't care about her own injuries. All she could think about in that moment was her sister.
I still feel that guilt of I can stay
Your pocket or on your shoulder. Indulge yourself in a casino tour where the latest fashions are available.
I got you, baby, I got you. My baby says
Latifah and Tashaya would do anything to catch the man who took their little sister away from them. Before her death, Nia had worried about the possibility that she or her loved ones might someday be attacked solely because of their race. She had told her family that if something like this ever happened to her, she wanted them to keep fighting to hold the attacker accountable. Now, facing Nia's fears coming true, her family refuses to let her killer get away with it. Nearly 12 hours after the attack, there's renewed hope of bringing the man to justice when police share his photo and information with the public.
He is a violent felon who is currently on parole, and we currently have an active arrest warrant for his arrest for the murder of Nia.
Okay, the networks are down.
While police recovered the footage and investigated it for hours, it took them 12 hours to release the man's information. They figured that her killer would be caught if they didn't bring more attention to it themselves. Posts about Nia spread across social media with the hashtag #SayHerName, which started as a campaign to bring awareness to Black women and girls who were victims of police brutality. As the movement grew, it was used to bring more attention to victims of anti-Black violence, outrage victims, and around lives members station for a vigil for Nia, pushing to get her story heard, honoring her, and demanding justice. Even we so many and trying to kill Latifah, it seems like we might have vanished. Your individual is given anonymous information. The caller says they're on a bar train and Brent Crawford trying to convince the man.
Hey, what's going on? Okay, I'll get you out of trouble. No problem.
Before he has a chance, they wait at MacArthur Station and change.
Hey, what's up? Oh, how...
Officers look everywhere.
Okay, and what are you investing in this? Okay, I think we can take care of this.
Search the train for them too. This time, we'll find the man right in the middle of the doorway.
How can I be of service? Sure. Done.
As he put up a fight or try to run, officers arrest him without incident. Hours after the attack, ambulance comes to an end. While the witnesses cooperated in the footage, still his family tried to escape justice. In February of 2020, John was on trial. He has a history of mental illness, and he pleads not guilty by reason of
Oh
insanity.
shit, the cavalry on the way, homie. This fool won't even know what hit him.
The sisters were aliens who kidnapped his grandmother.
He just made a bunch of me out of it. Daisy was played the video to demonstrate that he was he started screaming, yelling, fussing at me, telling me that he was innocent and simply disrupting the court.
Even after the judge repeatedly warns him to stop, he continues his rant, cursing at the prosecutor, and gets removed from the courtroom. The security footage from the night of the stabbing makes it clear that he was he targeted the sisters instead of anyone else in the station. The prosecution considers charging him with
There were many women and people intervention he did not focus on me. So these 3 young African American women, he fixated on them, and every indication and every angle of surveillance makes that very clear. While he was in custody, he went out of his way to engage an African American deputy and proceeded to call him names and facial slurs. There's no doubt.
Hey, how can I help?
You killed her because of her skin. You killed her for
I can do it briefly.
how difficult it would be to prove it was a just return to and seeking premeditated murder in a special circumstance of fine because he watched and intention from the station. The family agrees he's taken to jail so calls Powell Day in custody. He makes a breakthrough.
Mr. Cowell is happy to speak to his mental health caregivers because Mr. Cowell had mental health issues. There's no disputing that. But he also was forthcoming that he needed to stop taking his medication so that he could appear more crazy in the trust. I think it was an absolute show.
During the trial, he tries to play up the idea that he can't control himself and doesn't know what he's doing, but the judge is fooled by his antics. At the time of the attack, John Powell is convicted of the murder of Nina Wilson, the attempted murder of her sister Latifah, in a special circumstance in line with Wayne. He is sentenced to 4 years in prison. The rest of his life, he is finally starting to move on with things.
His life in prison was just a short story.
They struggle to move on, reading the tragic loss of reality of life without Mia.
It's still a shock and overwhelming. Parts of me don't want to believe what's going on, and parts of me have to face reality.
It's just something that I don't believe. No, I can sleep. That's when I had a stroke. To speak to Claire, ma'am, let's tell you something else.
Once alone with you and Charlie, his family members each and every ways of finding the strength to keep going.
On the opposite.
He's not serious.
To keep me towards my parents.
He and sister still grapple with the guilt of surviving the attack, but with the help of therapy, meditation, and loved ones, Tashaya and Latifah are able to find themselves again. They know Nia would do anything to make them happy. They see how her story spreads, impacting people across the country. The community comes together because of her, with hundreds of people showing up to her funeral.
Also was stressed and gold. White cat.
When they leave, those moments when they leave gold.
Nia's parents after her death, she was passionate
Morse Mutual, how can I be of service?
with others,
Okay.
spreading kindness and compassion wherever she went.
That was my baby. Like, a sister's love can never be defined.
Nia was was very close with her friends and family, and she touched the lives of many near and far. Tributes continued to pour in across social media, with friends, strangers, and celebrities bringing attention to her story. NBA star Steph Curry hosts a high school basketball showcase, and he dedicates the game to Nia, raising over $20,000 for her family. Her school also honors her, supposed to be her graduation.
I'm very proud. This is an achievement that me and my daughter have been down and up several times.
Dang it! Ow!
Heartbreaking that she's not here to experience this.
Nia loved music and dancing, and she claimed to hear her dance near you one day. She also thought of becoming an EMT or paramedic, or even working in an emergency to her mom. In 2019, her family created the Nia Wilson Foundation, providing to provide resources as mental health counseling, gas outreach, self-defense classes, and deployment opportunities for young men and women. Nia's family thinks of her every day, hoping to honor her memory and continue her mission to make the world a better place.
I always say, Nia, you make me a better person. I carry my daughter's name with a heavy weight, so whatever I do, think about her that I can give her no type of way. I think Nia wants to be remembered how she loved people, how she cared for people, her passion for people and rights for everybody.
Me and my daughters and the rest of us will see this will make it, even though it's very hard and it's something that we'll think about for the rest of our lives. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
Next mission to this is 18-year-old Nia Wilson.
Yeah. 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 Because the one I saw was no, it was just early. So I'll see. It's February, so we'll see. Yeah. What the fuck?
What's up? Oh my god, I got so smoked out last night.
Merryweather, because security.
What's with the tube?
No problem. We'll get right on that.
Jesus Christ!